Hello guys, today we'll be talking about Barcelona's growing controversy with Atletico Madrid over Julian Alvarez, the escalating conflict between UEFA and FIFA that could have major consequences for the future of the World Cup, and Real Madrid's latest move in the transfer market. So, let's jump straight into today's football news. We begin in Spain, where Barcelona have found themselves at the center of a growing controversy involving Atletico Madrid and Julian Alvarez. The situation escalated after Atletico Madrid officially filed a complaint against Barcelona, prompting the Spanish Football Federation to open disciplinary proceedings to investigate the allegations. According to Atletico, Barcelona made direct contact with the Argentine striker and attempted to convince him to leave while he was still under contract. Reports also claim that the Catalan club asked Alvarez to remain patient while they prepared a future move. If those allegations are proven, Barcelona could have breached regulations governing negotiations with players who are already under contract. Barcelona, however, strongly deny any wrongdoing. Club officials insist they have followed every rule and are now preparing their legal response as the investigation moves forward. With both clubs refusing to back down, this dispute could become one of the biggest off-the-pitch battles of the summer, and football fans will be watching closely to see how the federation rules on the case. Staying with Barcelona, Marcus Rashford has officially said goodbye to the club after spending the season on loan from Manchester United. Barcelona decided not to activate the option to make the move permanent, bringing the England international spell in Spain to an end. Rashford shared an emotional farewell message, thanking the club, his teammates, the coaching staff, and the supporters for making him feel at home throughout the campaign. Although his stay lasted only one season, he still managed to make a positive contribution with important goals, assists, and strong performances whenever the team needed him. Now the focus shifts back to Manchester United, where Rashford's future remains uncertain. Whether he stays at Old Trafford or looks for a fresh challenge elsewhere is expected to become one of the biggest talking points before the transfer window closes. Another Barcelona player making headlines is Fermin Lopez. The young midfielder recently spoke about missing the World Cup because of injury, describing it as one of the toughest moments of his career. Fermin admitted it was heartbreaking to watch Spain go on and lift the trophy while he was forced to support his teammates from home. He revealed that during the early stages of the tournament, he struggled to even watch the matches because it reminded him of the opportunity he had lost. Despite the disappointment, he said seeing his country become world champions also filled him with pride, and that experience has given him even more motivation to succeed with Barcelona. Looking ahead to the new season, Fermin believes the squad is stronger than ever and fully capable of competing for every major trophy available. He says winning La Liga is once again a priority, but the Champions League remains the dream everyone inside the dressing room is chasing. Barcelona have come close in recent years, but the players believe they now have the quality and experience to challenge Europe's elite once again. Let's move across to Real Madrid. The Spanish Giants have received some disappointing news regarding defender Raúl Asensio. The young defender has suffered an injury that is expected to keep him sidelined for around 6 weeks. It's far from ideal timing because Madrid were reportedly evaluating offers for the player during this transfer window. With pre-sentencing now interrupted, any possible transfer could be delayed until he is fully recovered. The good news for Madrid is that the injury isn't considered serious enough to affect his long-term development, and the expectation is that he'll be available early in the new campaign. Meanwhile, another academy graduate is preparing for a new chapter. Gonzalo Garcia is reportedly set to join Fulham in a deal worth around €40 million, with additional bonuses included based on performances. Real Madrid have also protected themselves by including a sell-on percentage and a buyback clause in the agreement. But while Real Madrid continue planning for the future, one of the biggest stories in football right now isn't taking place on the pitch. Instead, it's the growing conflict between UEFA and FIFA, and the outcome could reshape the future of the World Cup. Reports suggest the relationship between the two governing bodies has reached a breaking point following FIFA President Gianni Infantino's proposal to sell part of the commercial rights linked to the FIFA World Cup. The proposal has reportedly received strong opposition from UEFA, which believes football's biggest tournament should remain under the control of the sport's governing institutions rather than outside investment groups. According to several reports, UEFA's 55 member associations are even prepared to boycott FIFA competitions if the proposal moves forward. If that were ever to happen, it would be one of the most dramatic moments in football history. Without Europe's national teams, the World Cup would lose many of its biggest attractions, including Spain, England, France, Germany, Italy, Portugal, and several other football powerhouses. For now, discussions between both organizations are expected to continue, but it's clear that tensions have never been higher. Football supporters around the world will be hoping a solution can be found before the disagreement grows into a full-scale crisis. Now let's move to the Premier League, where Chelsea continue to strengthen their squad ahead of the new season. The London club have reportedly reached an agreement to sign French defender Maxence Lacroix as they continue rebuilding under their long-term project. Elsewhere in England, questions continue to surround Jack Grealish's future. The Manchester City winger has been linked with several clubs after seeing his playing time reduced last season. Although nothing has been finalized, speculation continues to grow over whether this could be the summer Grealish decides to begin a new chapter in his career. Any club interested in signing the England international would still need to negotiate a significant transfer fee, making this one of the stories to keep an eye on as the window continues. Let's head over to Germany. Bayern Munich remain one of the busiest clubs in the transfer market as they continue looking for reinforcements ahead of the new season. The Bundesliga champions are determined to strengthen key areas of the squad after identifying several positions they believe need more competition. As always, Bayern are being linked with some of Europe's biggest names, but the club are also keeping a close eye on emerging young talent who could become long-term investments. Expect plenty more headlines involving Bayern before the transfer window officially closes. Now to Italy, where Roberto Mancini is reportedly set for a return to Serie A. After his previous international coaching experience, Mancini appears ready to take on a new challenge at club level once again. His return would bring one of football's most experienced managers back to one of Europe's biggest leagues. Known for his tactical intelligence and ability to develop players, Mancini's arrival could have a significant impact on whichever club secures his signature. Finally, FIFA has also opened disciplinary investigations following incidents that took place after the World Cup final. Although the details remain under review, football's governing body is examining several cases involving player and team conduct after the tournament concluded. The investigations are expected to continue over the coming weeks before any final decisions or possible sanctions are announced. As always, we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. That wraps up today's football news update. If you enjoyed today's update, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more daily football news, and turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.